Hey guys, Johnny Sunshine here. Sunday morning. It's pretty crappy, I have to say. I'm sitting out here on my front lanai. As you walk up to my front door, I didn't sleep all that well last night. My mind is very, very active lately. I probably have something wrong with me, I'm sure, but yesterday's video that I put up got a lot of conversation going, which is good. Glad guys just didn't turn it off and go somewhere else. I think we need to have this conversation, but I will tell you that some people who think along the lines that I think, they sent me links to on my business phone. They sent me links to certain things, and I watched a movie last night that was sent to me. The name of it is called Unfit, and I will tell you that to the untrained eye, you can look at Donald Trump and say, yeah, he's an asshole, he's this or that. But let me tell you something, guys. Donald Trump is way more dangerous than I initially thought. He is an absolute, this is a term that you can look up, he is a malignant narcissist. And there were many psychologists who have been able to watch this guy over the years, every move that he makes, and he fits. He's a sick man. And to think that he has the power to launch a nuclear weapon, I just want to say that I'm more afraid today than I was yesterday about this guy. That movie, Unfit, shined a lot of light on just how dangerous this guy is. I had no idea. I'm a plumber. I try to keep up with what's going on, but I'm not a psychologist. There are people who are a lot smarter than I am, and some guys say, oh, you're just repeating, talking points. Well, the deal with that is, we elect leaders. We listen to people who are smarter than we are, and if we agree and they enlighten us, we'll follow them. We'll say, yeah, I'm in line with what this guy's saying, and thank you for the information, and thank you for educating me. That's why we elect leaders, because they're better at, expressing, and they have the intelligence to be a leader. Donald Trump is fucking scary. The thought of this type of person being able to call somebody up and say, launch a nuclear weapon without question. He doesn't have to clear it with anybody. He doesn't have to do anything. He just says that, and he's got the code, and they have to do it. Unless you have like a mutiny and somebody takes him out. Look up the term malignant narcissist, and it's pretty scary. So there's some good news in all of this, guys, for my followers out there who haven't already turned me off. I do have another YouTube channel that I had to create when I got shut out of this channel. So maybe I'm going to start another channel. So we can have conversations like this, things that are outside. It'll be a mix of plumbing and other things. Mainly politics, though. It is an election year, and there's a lot happening, unprecedented. Never before in our lives have we seen, you know, a presidential candidate go to court in the morning and then go to a fucking rally at night. And then yesterday I read that he's hawking sneakers now, a billionaire. He went to Philadelphia at SneakerCon and got booed out of the place. But the guy's selling $400 pairs of sneakers now. Trump sneakers. Desperado. Look up that word too. Never in the history of this country have we had a guy like this. He's a sick man. Can you imagine what his day is like? I can't imagine anybody in his family travels with him. They have their lives, their children. When I come home, I love my house, man. I just want to relax. Not this guy, man. That's why I say he's a drug addict, because everywhere he goes, it's a new, unfamiliar place, cold chair. You know, he just doesn't have a place to settle down. He's a sick man, guys. He really is a sick person. And I think everybody, the people around him know this. And the Secret Service, to be standing next to this guy 24/7, they have to be looking at him and shaking their heads like this guy is a fucking wackadoo. And we're tasked with, you know, taking care of him. The other day in South Carolina or North Carolina, wherever he was, 85,000 people in the stands, and this fuckface walks out into the middle of the football field. Talk about a dilemma for the Secret Service. He's unhinged, man, and he absolutely is unfit to be the president of the United States, to be the most powerful man in the world. This movie, Unfit, there is a link on my on that video yesterday for those of you who are so inclined as to watch it and kind of get a little more insight, because like I said, the average person has no idea just how dangerous this guy is. When you have professionals, people who can do a mental assessment, those same people would tell you that I'm fucking crazy probably, but I ain't running for president, you know? I don't walk around with a nuclear football in my fucking hand. So click on that link and watch that movie. I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes. I've watched every second of it without interruption, intently, and I learned, you know what I mean? Very, very revealing about this guy. It's scary, guys. It is scary, man. He's way more dangerous than I initially thought. And so I'm going to start this other channel. I'll put the link up in my... I'll figure this out, how to put a link on this channel for those of you so inclined who want to venture over there and have conversations like this, a little back and forth. And I'm multifaceted, man. I'm not just a plumber, you know, who wants to talk about fucking, you know, relief valves and, you know, air gaps, hydraulic gradients, and, you know, fixture units, stack vents, vent stacks, the difference between the two. It's a crappy day, guys. I'm out here on my front porch because I can't sit on my lanai. My eyes are really, really dry. I had to get up a couple of times in the middle of the night and put some eye drops in. The dogs are killing me with the hair. My house is a total mess. But this is going to be a good week of plumbing. I'll get back to putting some stuff in. And you know what, this movie yesterday, it showed me one of the things that I didn't see they didn't talk about is the racism part of this story. They kind of glossed over that. They talked about the people who vote for him and why they're voting for him, and why the people who voted for Mussolini, and the people who, put Hitler in power, why they did that. I get all of that, man. I mean, like I said, it educated me. But we all know how that ended, guys. This guy's a danger. He is in the same category. We have an American Mussolini, an American Hitler. He's dangerous, guys. He is really, really dangerous. There's going to be a ruling coming out of the Supreme Court Monday. One of his crazy ass filings, that's what he does. I don't know how he pays for these lawyers. He probably doesn't, but it appears that the Supreme Court is going to deny his request. So I think they're educated people. They might be, on the right of the court as opposed to the left, not being right, but right-wing side. But they understand the danger of this guy, I hope. It wouldn't, even our Supreme Court has become politicized big time, probably more than ever. It's a shit show here in America, for sure. We need to get through this and get back to normalcy, some form of normalcy. There's so much bullshit out there. People stoking, pouring gas on little fires, turning them into fucking wildfires. It's sad, man. It really, really bothers me. And my country means a lot to me, man. I've been all over the fucking world, guys. I've been to 25 countries. And everywhere I went, I said I wouldn't want to live here. I'd want to go home. You know what I mean? I want to go back to the United States. And watch that movie, man. Unfit. It's a documentary. This guy, Nance, he's a intelligence guy focusing on Russia. And very, very, very smart. You won't catch him on some of these right-wing news outlets because he says things they don't want to hear. The truth, to be honest with you. So this will be my last, as best as I can keep it tamped down, this will be my last video on politics on this channel, but you can find me on another one, guys, and I'll figure that out today. Maybe I'll throw a video up there, and I think it's just a matter of switching from account to account on my phone or on my YouTube, and I can go ahead and upload a video to that. So for you guys who are interested in this, and I really want some comments, some deep thought, not just a 2-line, 5-word fucking insult. I got a lot of guys asking me yesterday about the Trump years and how great they were. They weren't that great, guys. They were not that great, man. Look back. COVID. Yeah, just drink some bleach. Come on, guys. Fucking totally inept, this guy. And a sick, dangerous man. You know what his daughter must think about him, man? She's like, leave me out of this shit. I got my own kids, trying not to recreate the life you had. And yeah, thanks, Dad, but no thanks. Have a great day. But unfortunately, she appears to be married to the same type of person as her father, Jared. If that guy doesn't look like walking evil, I don't know what. He could play the evil somebody in a Disney movie. Big, tall, lanky, evil looking. Just evil. Bella's sitting here. Gussie and Bella are sitting on the other side of this door. I mean, I'm indoctrinating them. They're Democrats. Yes. They listen to every word I say. And Bella even told me yesterday, she said, I'll bite Trump if he shows up here. That's a joke, guys. My dogs don't talk to me. Anyways, guys, it's Sunday morning. It's very nasty out. It's cold. It's wet. I slept in my bedroom last night, which I sleep in the guest bedroom sometimes because it's a different mattress just to change things up. But I slept really good. Gussie woke me up in the morning. He wanted to go out. And it's going to be a great day. I'm hoping this rain stops so that I can get out in my truck and get it squared away. I'm going to try to get this toolbox set up that my man Ben sent me, which is very nice. Ben, I don't know if I ever sent you a t-shirt, my friend. Like I said, I only have extra large, man, but I'd be happy to send you one. This package that I got didn't have your address on it. It came directly from Harbor Freight. So if you want to drop me, you know my number. Drop me your address. I'd be happy to send you a t-shirt, my friend. And I'm going to work on trying to maybe set that box up today somehow. Maybe I'll take it into my wood shop and modify it a little bit so that I can have all my stuff laid out on the bottom, only a couple inches, with maybe a piece of Luan on top of that, and then another tray that goes all the way to the top to keep things from falling out, if you know what I mean. And then when I get to a job, I can open that up, take that top tray out, and now I have all my tools and everything underneath. I think it would be cool, man, if I could make it work. I can honestly tell you that when it comes to tool bags, you just need so much doing service. It's a constant battle, man, for me. I haven't settled on... I'm not that organized where I take a screwdriver out and stuff it back in a knapsack in the exact spot. Just never really did that doing new construction. It was more you just had a box of tools and you threw your shit in. You didn't need a whole lot of stuff to do a tub set or a rough in. A level, a tape measure, and a shovel basically on a rough in tub set. Some power tools, a hammer, simple stuff. But service, yeah, you need a lot of different tools, and it's been a battle for me, constantly changing tool bags, and hopefully I can, this will be a step in the right direction. I'll use this for a while, we'll see, but the old eyeballs are hurting today. And Johnny may go out. That's that third person. I gotta stop that. I may go out and have breakfast today. Yeah. Maybe I'll take Johnny with me. That's really fucking weird. To my subscribers, Republican and Democrat, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your input. I'm smarter today than I was yesterday. people who read books, which these people in this documentary are well educated, they're schooled, they read books, they understand history, they can compare where we are today from where we were back in the 40s and the 20s, Mussolini. It's the same movie over and over again. Erdogan, or whatever the hell his name is, and all these guys across the world. This shit's spreading, man. People, and I'm going to tell you, the root of all of it is these people are hurting. The people who vote for them, they're hurting. But they're hurting not because of Democrats. They're hurting because of billionaires sucking every fucking dollar out of our economy and the rest of us living on fucking nothing. You know? I liken it to some fucking billionaire, when it comes to taxes, sitting in a restaurant with a fucking running up the fucking bill. And he gets up and walks the fuck out. And they divide his bill up. And the rest of us in the restaurant have to pay for it. That's what's happening. When you got a handful of people in the world who have 90% of the fucking money, that's the root of the problem. We're all struggling because of these fucking rich pricks who have more money than they will ever be able to spend. So when you have that kind of money, what do? You go for power now, because you're a sick fuck. Warren Buffett, he's just as bad as the rest of them. He's got a real good little scheme going. He's just a fucking country boy, you know, real nice guy. Yeah, fuck that. He knows his businesses are hurting people. I went to 7-Eleven the other day. A fucking a 12-pack of Coke was $10 fucking at 7-Eleven. Are you kidding me? Fuck, you used to be able to get like three 12-packs for $6 on sale at Publix. But where do you think that money's going, guys? Where do you think that money's going? It's going right into the pocket of a fucking billionaire. Some guy said Donald Trump's living in my brain, in my head, rent free. Yeah, I have to admit that's the case. But I'm hoping our only saving grace is that he's old. And unfortunately for the rich motherfuckers out there, Father Time don't care how much money you have. You're gonna die, motherfucker, eventually. And that's the best thing that could fucking happen. This guy has a fucking chokes on a fucking gold sneaker, or fucking dies of a heart attack after a fucking big ass snort of Adderall. There's no way a guy his age can run around the way he runs around. I mean all day, on planes, off planes. There's no way he can do that without the help of some fucking drugs, is all I'm saying. He's a fucking drug addict, just like Hitler was. And unfortunately, we can't demand a piss test from our president, you know? But if you go to some guy's fucking shop and you want to, you know, this is where the two-tier justice system comes into play. I show up at some guy's shop and say, hey, I want to be a plumber's helper. Okay, you're going to have to piss in this bottle first. Then Donald Trump's crazy ass shows up and says, I want to be the most powerful man in the fucking world. Okay, you just go right ahead and do that, you know, whatever. As long as the people want you, no piss test. Give me a break. That guy's dirty, man. All right, I'm going to end this video because I know you guys get sick of hearing me, but it is what it is. Please comment. Watch that movie, Unfit. It only takes an hour. Spend some time, educate yourself. If you didn't like Donald Trump, you're really not going to like him now. And if you do like him, it may trigger you to think about just how dangerous this guy is, and you want to give him all the power in the world, man. I mean, it's obvious. He loves dictators, man. He fucking wants to be one. He wants to be like Putin and Erdogan or Erdogan, whatever, however you say it. The crazy fucking guy in the Philippines. It's a whole handful of crazy guys who have no problem really with murdering people. Putin did it. He does it all the fucking time. You speak ill of him, you're probably going to be pushing up daisies, you know, relatively fast. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Johnny's going to have more coffee. I'm going to post this and see what kind of shit comes in. Thank you. Have a great day. I'm going to start that other channel today, and I'll let you know where it is.